Well, good morning. Seem to have had a lot of interest in my bongo, and I promised to make a little movie of the mainly the condition of the vehicle. Okay, so here we go. Worst side first. Well, let's look at the good bits first. Okay, right. Okay, what makes this vehicle stand out from other vehicles? Okay, let's go. First of all, it's in lovely silver paintwork. We've got a matching silver anodized awning with the red lettering that goes really well with the graphics. You've got double rear view mirrors there on both sides, which are really quite cool and help no end. Wind deflector on both front windows. You've got that sort of parking aid there. White clear indicators, cracking looking bull bar with fog lights, spot lamps. You've got your checkered bonnet cover. Looks really cool in my view. Lovely little touch, not seen this on any other bongo. You've got your wider wheel arch trims, look, all the way front and back, and they really set it off. And these are 19-inch alloys with 235 wide tyres. Mud flaps look all built in. It's just at the bottom line, that is just terrific. And then you've got the side steps as well. High-rise brake light built into the back spoiler there, looking good. Tow bar. This side, same thing. Side steps, all the rest of it. Privacy glass. Top box, roof rack. Now this, I've bought roof rails, I bought roof bars, and the top box. 485 litre top box. Fantastic for the kids. Okay then, back onto the worst bits now. Let's go quickly. Now then, you can see there's some like scratchy scratchy marks on the lacquer here. Little tiny little marks. So it hasn't gone through into the paint, but it's in the lacquer. Onto the dent. There's a little dent here. Look, it's got to be 3 inches long. Don't know, someone's driven up against me, I don't know what, of course I wouldn't own up to it. There's a little tinky one down here, look, on that, just below that door rail there. Like, again, depending on what light, just noticed there, that looks like that's a little dink that's just behind that. So that's the worst bit there, okay, that little area there. You stand back and you can't actually see any of that. You can still see that mark in there. Going on to the rust, back quarter here, look, there's been a bit of work done down there, and you can just see the rust starting to come back through. Certainly on the inside of this wheel arch here, there's absolutely no rust at all. A little bit of surface there, which really should be under sealed, and it's not, but absolutely solid as anything down there. Back quarter here, look, another little dot there. That's my little fingernail, so you can see it's not been touched. That's how it is. Okay, there is a scratch you can see across the glass here, probably a low branch or something that's got that. Whether that can be polished, I don't really know. I haven't tried. I haven't polished this. I wash it regularly, but never got around to polishing it. No issues on the back. Well, apart from, look, this is where I leave my bike rack, hits here and here. The foam pads, and it's just taken the silvering off there. What else we got? Back quarter here, look, again another little dot of rust here. It's not been touched, that's how it is. So that could be if you get a little bit of touch-up pen. There's nothing on the wheel arches on this side. A few little scuff marks on where you're getting in and out the cab here. Again, it's just on the top, no rust. May as well have a look inside while we're here. Seats all in excellent condition, no wear, no tears, no repairs. CD player, turbo timer, electric wing mirrors, electric windows, central locking, remote, 2 key fobs. All the alloys are in reasonable condition. I mean there's scuffing on the sides in places, look, I guess you'd expect it. And you can see a little bit of, like in the lacquer here, look, there's little bits of white marks in the lacquer. Certainly the middle bits, I mean they're in really good condition. Here we go, so back to the front. You've seen the oh, one more thing to point out, with the extra weight I've got on the roof, with the roof bars, the roof rails and the top box, to get the roof up fully you do need a little bit of assistance. When you press the button inside, it takes up to about 3/4 of the way up, and you just got to give it a little push towards the end. But certainly when you take all the gubbins off the roof, everything works absolutely perfectly well. Inside, notice there's a little bit of the privacy glass is a film on the inside. You can see a few little scratch marks on the inside there. You've got your table in here, you've got your seat belts, 2 rear facing seats with seat belts, headrest, armrest, blinds on all rear windows, curtains to the rear. This is our little clever device here, which is, you just move that over like so. Let's lift that up, that lifts that way, and it folds down to that side. And that would make up the bed. This bench seat would slide then to within about 6 inches of this, and then we put a duvet across the whole base then, making it into a double bed. And you can still tilt the back up if you want to watch TV or whatever, but it's great. And the TV is 12 volt and 240, but we use it on the 12 volt for the kids when we're driving, going places. You lift that now the other way, and look, there you go, you got your porta potty. Never been used, it's there for emergencies. Now the TV is all mounted on a wall bracket, and she just nicely slides out the way, pushes up into that corner there, and then inside here you lift this little fella up, that lifts up, that locks into place. You've got your water, your cooker, you've got your electric tap there, built-in water, built-in gas. What else can we say? I mean, it fits in so well. That just slides back like so. Fridge, again 12 volt, 240. We use it at 240. Get it really cold before we go off. You got an extractor fan in the corner. Upstairs, you've got your built-in mattresses. There's a bit of mildew there, like on the inside of that fabric. Lighting, you got a sunroof up there too. Hard floor, sort of like a vinyl effect on the top of it. Looks great. I was going to cover those with carpet, but one of those things. I've actually got some of this checker carbon effect. I was going to put carbon on the sides and all those things. Didn't get around to doing it. Oh look, you got grab rails to get in, and also grab rails up here. It's a quite cool little feature in chrome. That's it. So there you see it. What else can we say? Not an awful lot really. Lovely looking vehicle, drives like a dream. I say there was a £1,500 engine receipt. Crikey, just over a year ago I suppose it was done. We've probably done about 6,000 miles in it. Been to Scotland, Cornwall, South Wales. We just came back from France. I spent a lot of time up in North Wales, just by myself on the bike, my mountain bike. And there we go. You won't find a better one. Well, not, you might find a better one, but not for the money we're looking for this. Okay, see yous.